Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a look at this Ventline 12 volt, 22 inch wide Pinnacle Ductless RV Range Hood with an LED light. Now this will upgrade your RV kitchen using this nice contemporary low profile range hood. Now this is designed for 12 inch deep cabinets, and the mounting distance needs to be at least 12 inches above the stove when installing this. Now we mentioned it's a ductless design with the fan and the charcoal filter. That'll neutralize odors, recirculate the air. The ductless hoods, what's nice about them, they can be installed almost anywhere. Since they don't need to vent to the exterior and are ductless, you're not required to install them only where there's a duct. So these hoods will operate by filtering the air they suck in and then blowing it back out into the room, essentially using a recirculation process. The filter is the main thing on this. It'll contain activated charcoal, and it helps remove odor and smoke particles from the air, which can then be cleanly recirculated back throughout the kitchen. Now with the ductless models, it may be necessary to clean or change this activated charcoal filter about once or twice a year. Now I just want to zoom in to show you that filter a little bit closer, show you how easy it is to actually clean it or change it out. There's one little, you can see it's held on by 3 little hooks here, but over here is a lever. You just swing that lever to release it, and then pull it out that side, and when it comes out from under the hooks, you can see it removes pretty easily, and there's your fan. And then you can clean this or replace it with a new one. Just go ahead and start sliding it in under those hooks. You can see the 3 hooks right there. If you get it started, just takes a little bit just to get it in there. Whoops. But once you go ahead and get it in there, and then get it in there, and then slide it far enough till it goes under this one. That'll give you the room, and then just slide this latch back over and holds it in place. So it's very simple to change that out, makes it really easy. Now the diameter on this grease filter is about 7 3/16 of an inch. On the front of this hood, there are 2 switches. There are rocker switches, and they'll operate the fan and the light. This is a powered range hood, pulls the air through the filter and recirculates it. Now I am going to hook this up to some 12 volt power and show you how the light works and how the fan works, but I do want to go through a few more features first. This does use an efficient single speed fan that'll pull in the air, and as we mentioned, the charcoal filter right here traps the grease and the dirt. It does use 3 LEDs right here that'll illuminate the countertop below. And the hood itself is a nice durable steel construction, has a nice powder coat paint to resist scratching and chipping, and you can see it is an all black color. It is a 2-wire design. You can see the 2 wires, a black and a white, a power and a ground. This will conform to UL and CSA standards. This part is made in the USA. Voltage again is 12 volts DC. Give you some dimensions, and then we'll go ahead and hook it up. Give you the overall width on this. It's right at 22 inches wide. Total depth from the front all the way to the back is 18 inches deep. And the height on this is going to be, the tallest point is the very rear here. So if we put a ruler on that, 4 3/4 inches tall. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and hook up our 12 volt power. And once we get that hooked up, we'll go ahead and turn the light and the fan on. Show you how bright it is. So with the power hooked up, we'll first do the light, which will be right here. So you can see with that light on, I'll go ahead and turn off the overhead lights. You can see we're using 3 LEDs. It gives a pretty bright light for over-ear range. Lights up pretty good. And again, it's just rocker switch that operates the on and off. And then what we're going to do, let me go ahead and turn on the overheads. We'll go ahead and turn on the fan. And you can probably even hear it on the video itself. It's a pretty quiet fan for being above your range, but it does circulate a lot of air. And again, same way, rocker switch on and off. But that should do it for the review on this Ventline 12 volt, 22 inch wide Pinnacle Ductless RV Range Hood with the LED light.